What's the most ridiculous reason your family wanted you to dump someone? My mom wanted me to break up with my girlfriend because she chewed too loud. I'm not even kidding. Carla and I had been together for over a year. We met at my friend Tyler's game night and bonded over our shared obsession with terrible puns and board games. She taught middle school science, had the sweetest laugh, and could make me smile even on my worst days. Everyone loved her. My coworkers thought she was amazing. Even the guy at the corner store called us his favorite couple. But my mom? She couldn't stand Carla. Not because she was rude or lazy or disrespectful, because, and I quote, she chews like a horse. It all started at Sunday dinner. Mom had made spaghetti. Carla was eating normally, twirling it on her fork like any civilized human being, but my mom kept staring at her with this weird expression, like Carla was slurping it straight from the bowl with her hands. Later that night, Mom pulled me aside in the kitchen. "Jeremy, honey, you can't build a future with someone who eats like that." I thought she was joking. I actually laughed, but her face was dead serious. "Mom, she was eating spaghetti, like a normal person. That noise she makes when she chews, it's unbearable." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Carla was one of the quietest eaters I knew. She barely made any sound at all, but it got worse. Way worse. The next week, Mom invited us for dinner again. This time, she served soup, on purpose. She watched Carla like a hawk, waiting for some kind of slurping disaster. When Carla sipped her soup quietly and politely, Mom still found something to complain about. "Some people just weren't taught proper table manners," she muttered to my dad, loud enough for everyone to hear. I defended Carla, but Mom doubled down. "If she can't chew politely now, imagine her raising your children. Do you want your kids growing up thinking it's okay to sound like farm animals at dinner?" That's when it spread to the rest of the family. My Aunt Karen started whispering about it at family gatherings. "I heard she chewed through a steak like a buzzsaw," she told my cousin Rachel. Rachel thought it was hilarious and started making fake chewing sounds whenever Carla walked into a room. Even my grandma, who usually stayed out of family drama, called me one day. "Sweetheart, I hear you're dating a chewer. You sure that's what you want for your life? A chewer." Like it was some kind of medical condition. Carla started noticing the weird looks and comments. She pulled me aside after another uncomfortable dinner. "Jeremy, does your family hate me? Should I stop coming to these things?" I told her no, that they were just being weird, but the pressure was building. Every family event became this minefield where my family would analyze every bite Carla took. My mom started serving the loudest foods possible. Chips, celery, crusty bread. She'd lean forward whenever Carla ate, like she was conducting some kind of scientific experiment. One day, my mom called me crying. "I'm just looking out for your future, honey. You don't understand how important compatibility is. What happens when you're eating breakfast together every morning for the next 50 years, and all you can hear is that awful crunching?" That's when I snapped. I told her to stop making Carla feel like a zoo animal, or she'd lose access to my life completely. "You're being dramatic," she said. "I'm just trying to help you see reality." She didn't think I was serious, so I stopped going to family dinners. When Thanksgiving came around, it was just me and Carla. When Christmas rolled around, same thing. My phone blew up with texts about how I was choosing my girlfriend over my family, how I was being manipulated, how they just wanted what was best for me. My dad tried to play peacekeeper. "Your mom has some valid concerns about compatibility," he said during one of our rare phone calls. "Dad, she thinks Carla chews too loud. That's not a valid concern. That's insane." Well, you do eat together a lot in a marriage. Even my dad had been brainwashed. The chewing incident became this massive family divide. My mom's side versus Carla. They acted like I was dating someone who kicked puppies for fun, when the reality was I was dating the kindest, most thoughtful person I'd ever met. 6 months later, Carla and I got engaged. My family wasn't invited to the proposal.